I think like living the dream, like the dream is relative and the dream is different for everyone. And also the dream evolves. So what my dream was early in my career, to climb that ladder, to get, from manager to director to VP, which I did, and to pitch bigger and bigger brands, which I did. You get to a point and then you're like, all right, been there, done that. Like, what else? And if any of your listeners are Hamilton fans, you're desperate to get into the room where it happens, right? And then I finally got to the room where it happens and I felt like a cat clawing my way out. I was like, get me out of this room. I don't like this room. I don't like this table. It's like the thing you were chasing all along that you thought you wanted, you get there and you decide you don't want it. Entrepreneurs go into business to fix something that drives them nuts. I was like, that's it, because there's so many things that drive me nuts. Like I said, those calls are being made. I'm like, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. The most innovative stuff was happening at small businesses. Like, it's very hard, the bigger the ship, the harder it is to turn. I don't begrudge the companies I worked for not wanting to work with small businesses. It wasn't a good business decision for them. Yeah. So part of me was like, how could I take what I've learned how to do in the agency world for big companies and sort of like Robin Hood that to small businesses? Because I feel like small businesses do not have the same access to talent and they don't have the same access to resources that large companies do. So the flexibility of time is great and the money can be great. But what I think I really love the most about it is I now have the ability to freely speak my mind, because I'm not representing someone else's company. Like, I am not towing anybody else's line but my own. But also it's like, that idea that like, if you don't stand for something, you stand for nothing. And like, wouldn't we rather state our position and stand for something as business owners?